ladies and gentlemen, for the 769th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Jew, aka His Jewness.
Big dick energy, y'all.
As well as that guy called Mike, aka the Black Hand.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh, you know, Michael, nothing but the good stuff here going on these days, right? Living it up.
Nice ass weather this weekend, not too hot. I mean, it's getting a little warm out there today. Yesterday was pretty damn nice.
Yeah, things have been decent.
A little hot.
Shit, last week was just a bitch. All that fucking heat out there last week.
Well, you would know, too. You were up in it.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucked ass. Come back from vacation with that shit. You know what I mean? Beating on your back.
Right, welcome back. Welcome to the mix.
But you know, it is what it is. So, Mr. Unit, I seen you post, you was at a horse track yesterday?
Yeah, fuckers.
Which one?
She didn't win nothing?
I lost more than I won.
Down the way, down south?
Down there, Colonial Downs.
Okay.
Richmond.
How much you lose?
$10 on the slots, and I don't know. I probably didn't lose too much.
Hey, $10
I won like $6. I was betting like $5, winning 6, or betting 5, losing 6, or something like that. So I probably $20, maybe. I maybe lost $20, maybe when it was all said and done.
That ain't bad, man.
Cause I was betting on my phone too, so.
Oh, damn, dude. They got you like that? You are all up in it, man.
Well, I didn't understand.
On the phone,
Yeah, I didn't.
machine?
Yeah, because I didn't.
Yeah, you had both of them going?
Yeah.
You're
might
walking
need
to the
classes,
window.
Well, I was using my phone because my
it ain't
phone.
called classes, Mike.
Or what it was
My phone was showing me the odds. They weren't really showing me the odds.
He
Or
needs
like who was favored in this, that, and the other.
help, but he doesn't. He don't need help yet because he ain't making himself broke. But if he does, then he needs help. Like, he's under control right now because he hasn't lost everything.
Yeah, he ain't with ape shit. He ain't done a fucking.
That's what I'm saying. With gambling,
What's his name, man?
It's not till you've like burned the whole thing to the ground.
Yeah, to
Griswold at Griswold in Vegas.
Oh yeah, no.
He was taking the kids' college funds and betting all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, meanwhile his boys out there
Yeah, Papa
killing
Giorgio.
it. Yeah, killing it.
Papa Giorgio.
But Mr. Papa Giorgio handling business. See, that's going to be how this. I can see that happening with this dude. Like, I could see him going to Vegas with his family
and fucking
and blowing everything, but his boy goes and hits it rich.
one of them.
That's one of our rules: is no ATM,
That's some bullshit.
even in the strip club. Strip club and the.
So
Wait,
you take your 500 and you don't hit the
When did you start the
ATM.
ATM rule at the strip club? That had to be like maybe the past couple of years then. Like
I ain't used ATM
past
in
5 or 6 years.
yeah,
I'm
probably
about to say okay.
when I first started going, when I was ridiculous with my money.
Oh yeah, you was ridiculous with it because man, you hit the ATM. Like
Yeah, I would hit the
shit.
ATM then when I was handing out hundreds for anybody who showed up.
He's
You know
now
what I mean?
reached a level of maturation.
Yeah.
He's not just blowing it all like willy-nilly. He's like, man, I won't take 450 with me. Say what happened with it. He comes home with money.
Oh, are you betting right now?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
14.
He can't even like
16,
concentrate, man. See, like we all got this problem, Mike. you know?
$20. I spent $20. I won $550.
He's checking on his numbers.
$660. $8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that? 20?
He
Yeah.
doesn't
So I
have
think
a
I
real-
won $1.
You don't have a real problem until it's like, man, I lost $850 on this one. I won
Yeah.
$650 on
That's
that.
11,
You get a
10,
couple triple
19,
digits.
19, 10. I lost 90
Right.
cents.
Right. Once you hit
Lost
into
90,
like
$10.90.
once you're like, I lost $90. I had $650 here. I lost $750 there.
Yeah.
I made $850 here. I lost $870 there. I made $910 here. Like, as long as you're in like dollars and cents.
Yeah. Not hundreds and
hundreds
thousands.
and thousands.
Right. My man just needs a little bit of juice. He just needs a little bit of action, that's all.
See, but I think that's what's going to get him, though. If he get that little bit of juice that hits him to that level, I think it's going to be like an addiction all of a sudden. Like, it's going to take over.
I tell you what.
It's going to go Griswold, full Griswold right there.
That's why I'm glad I'm
I'd
not
have
in
to win
Nevada.
a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's why I'm glad I'm not in Nevada, dog. It wouldn't be about that, man. I'd be at the fucking prostitution house all the time.
One of these 60 to 1s would have to come through for that to.
That's what I'm saying.
Have to fall in. You know
hit
what I mean?
one of them motherfuckers just like on a whim, just on a fucking freak ass, crazy ass accident. You gonna lose your shit. I told you the underdog got it all day, baby.
Well, yeah.
Here I come.
And then you gonna blow whatever you want off of that underdog winnings. That's the thing that I'm a little
Depending on what time
about.
it is.
It really
See,
does.
it
It does.
depends
Is
on
it
what
bedtime? Did I win at bedtime? Then it's all good. I'm keeping it all. If I want to say 6 p.m.,
Yeah, if I'm still up,
ain't no telling what's gonna happen
exactly. If I find another one that looks
you
like
mean
promising,
I got
yeah.
another 5 to 8 hours to go on this here run. We gonna see how it do.
Oh man. Other than that, it's all good. So your safe trip, good visit, and all that shit. Everything went good.
Yeah, I don't know, I got fucked up Friday.
That's like
Friday night.
That's like a usual statement that
We have
happens.
that. We have that
That's like a
expectation.
reoccurring.
My guts was twisted, man. Like I was in the bathroom all
It might
all
be,
Saturday.
you are getting up there in age, and chicken and rum diet.
Well, we went to that Havana junk, so I was eating Cuban
Oh, so that's what
jerk chicken wings. So it's probably the
Jerk
chicken
chicken wing
jerk
and
that got me
booze.
probably.
You introduce something foreign to your stomach. That's
I
all.
mean, I've had jerk wings before, but I ain't
Nah.
never had Cuban jerk before.
That ain't the same.
That's not the same. What you had is not the same.
That's a
as
whole
what
nother
you
game.
get.
I only had
You
like
had
fucking
some
5
authentic-
wings, 6 wings, some bullshit like that. But
Sit
the
there,
sauces.
bumble
I
clot
must have
with your
took
gut
12
man.
fucking shit Saturday morning, wherever it
You
was.
want nine fuck with these here Jamaican wings.
It said you want to test me now.
See
You want to
now,
test me?
you want to eat jerk chicken wings. You eat jerk chicken wings, scene. But when you go and drink rum on top the jerk chicken wings, we want to make your shit 7-8 times in the morning,
Motherfucker's stomach
scene.
started going, bah, 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 bah.
That Jamaican rum though, that shit's real. I can't drink
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
that's moonshine, bro.
Yeah.
That Jamaican rum
better
is
all be
straight-
151, you know what I mean?
That shit
is fucking
straight
hot.
burn.
That's just sugared up. That's all it is. That's
Bruh.
just sugared up 151.
When I met Cool Dennis down there in Jamaica, and he gave me this bottle, he said, if you want a boy, you drink this. I said, okay. So I got the bottle, got home, took a shot of this shit, and I felt my chest hairs curl up, and it felt like they fell off. Like they were there.
Like
you know
they
what I mean?
jumped out of your body.
Bruh,
Man, I took a shot of this.
I thought my ears were bleeding, bruh. That shit was had everything on fire. I'm doing push-ups on the island in the house, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? This shit is not right. And these motherfuckers was drinking it like it wasn't shit when I was down there, right? But the Cool Dennis's fucking shit, he was right. I ended up with a boy. First shot.
But you didn't save it, so you had a second boy. That shit was all gone by the time you had the girl.
Yeah.
That's all right, though.
So I'm like, all right, cool. He was right about this. If I want a boy, that's what you drink right there. But I swear to you, when you smell that shit, I bet you I can put that motherfucker in the car. It'll run. Yeah, bro, I'm trying. Not bullshit you, bro.
That's high octane.
Man,
I can't drink that shit.
fucking.
Sit down, the bomba clot fire
the
rum.
smell of it, man.
Make your car run.
I can't drink that shit. I tried that shit before.
That
I'm like,
bomba
God
clot
damn,
fire
y'all
rum.
motherfuckers
Burns your
serious.
whole fucking face
105
just smelling
octane
the shit.
scene.
Take an animal off your fucking teeth.
You see these motherfuckers, like you've seen the videos of the people taking shots out of the ethanol tanks in Brazil, because Brazil's got ethanol.
Nah.
They run like pure ethanol at the gas station, so like dudes are taking shots out of the gas tank.
Nah, I ain't see. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, the world's on some shit, man.
Dude.
It's on some crazy
It's like
shit.
the old Chris Rock joke where he's like, man, if you took away all the ways to get fucked up, there'd be some dude in a fucking basement with a baby bottle with a lima bean, a little bit of gasoline in it, talk about, man, you hate this shit, you gonna get fucked up.
He got a point there. Motherfuckers are gonna find a way
Right.
to get
Find a
their
way,
high.
man.
But that's why I always talk about legalizing drugs when I become president. you know, because like motherfuckers is gonna get high. We might as well give you some nice shit to get high on that we could tax and like keep it clean. You know what I mean? Let you live your life.
Yeah, 'cause I think what was it? I think the thing I heard on the news lately was like there was some big fentanyl fucking bust that happened maybe a few days back or some shit like that. They're like, all this fentanyl coming from fucking Mexico is fucking us up over here. I'm like, well, you do realize that we got plants here that actually make fentanyl, so I think it's a little bit of mixture of both of these motherfucking things happening.
Also, the issue is that like if people are buying things that are laced with fentanyl, expecting to have things that are not laced with fentanyl,
that's
and
another problem.
They're dying because they're getting the wrong mixture in their system. That's what legalization ceases. That's what legalization stops. When's the last time somebody got a bottle of liquor at the liquor store and went home and they were blind? That shit doesn't happen like it did in Prohibition times, and that's what we're dealing with.
Got that backyard boogie shit going on.
We're just dealing with this on like a drug level instead of an alcohol level, and people want to act like the substance fucking matters. The substance doesn't matter. Like, let people consume things that they want to consume. Give them access to pure shit. Tax it, regulate it, fucking create a business on it, and eliminate the criminal activity.
Nah, they don't give a fuck about that. They too busy trying to get fucking more fucking flights to go out of Reagan.
Nah, I mean, it's all
that shit just is ignorant as fuck. But that is the world we are in, man.
Things are real ignorant, man. Like, it's pretty wild. They trying to like censor RFJK.
I saw that shit. I saw that when I was where the fuck was I at?
RFKJ, excuse me.
I was at this fucking little restaurant, man, and it was Thursday evening. And I stopped to get lunch at this spot, right? And fucking, I look up and they're talking about how they're trying to bar him from a censorship hearing. I'm like, well, he was one of the motherfuckers they censored. So why would you bar him?
2 days into the Biden administration, they had a post of his censored off of Facebook.
Because he was with the 12 off of Instagram. Him, Brother Reza Islam, and a couple other cats.
Are those Islamic dudes they done locked up?
No. This is Brother Reza.
I know the Reza, but I don't know about no Brother Reza.
Reza Islam was one of the air quote anti-vaxxers. Him and Robert Kennedy, they were, simultaneously saying, this because he's very into anti-vaccination because his nephew, if I remember correctly, his nephew was given like the flu shot. And then right after the flu shot, he became autistic, like the mercury and shit. And that's when he really started diving into vaccines and all this other stuff. But his book, he has a book out, man. I love his book, and he just goes through like, this is not no conspiracy theory shit that I'm spitting. This is things that the government has put in place, and here it is. You can look this up. Here's the facts. And all you gotta do is just check these documents out. Read this document here. I'm showing you what you can read to find out that this is real shit that's happening.
The problem is, Mike, people don't want to know.
That's the other thing.
Like, you say something to somebody,
and they're like, "Oh no, you're too extreme with your thinking."
Right,
like,
you're too outside of the box. You're consuming media from places.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to accept those statements. So then everything you say to that person is like null and void.
Like, I just started reading Robert Kennedy's book about Dr. Fauci. Like, I just started it, and I'm already hooked to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in it. Like, all right, this is gonna be a good one. But I gotta take the time out of my day to read this shit.
Yeah. What I want to do is read it, and I want to start putting in pieces that I want to quote, and then I'm going to come in here and read out stuff out of the book.
Gotcha.
In my Kennedy voice. That's not
Robert.
That's not RFKJ. I'm going to read classic Kennedy. I want to do RFKJ and classic Kennedy as much as I can.
Gotcha. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But yeah, like he was at that thing, and all these people at the congressional hearing.
He was at the hearing. And I mean, he testified,
but these people are saying things about him that are lies. Well, it's not even that they're lies. They're misinterpreting. They're taking all the context out of his statements, and then changing what they're supposed to mean for their benefit. And I mean, It's so fucking annoying.
This go around with the presidency shit and all. That's gonna be so fucking pain in the ass.
Well, because like all the options are garbage.
Yes.
Like it just continues to highlight the ass or mouth. What do you want? What do you want? I'm gonna ATM you one way or another.
And it's like fuck. Your booty hole's already stretched out. Your mouth got lockjaw. Like there ain't no more saliva left.
Right.
The lining of your booty hole's gone.
There's gangrene everywhere. The body's.
Like,
we're in necrosis.
It's like, all right, we're good now. Like, fuck.
We literally have necrosis over 20% of our body.
Yeah, like, all right.
As a species right now because of this bullshit.
We need to switch up some shit. You know what I mean?
Well, like, we need people that want to be open-minded to actually be open-minded and not just shut down anything that doesn't fucking
and that's a hard thing, man. Like, I was talking to this one dude a couple days ago, and me and him, we had a long-ass conversation about, like, everything under the sun, basically, man. We were going back and forth about the Canadian fires, that we don't think there's really the fires, that the smoke that we're getting down here can't be from there. Because you never hear
now
about...
you want some conspiracy, huh?
Hey, look, there's a lot of shit out there, and I'm thinking, like, if I smell wires burning...
Oh, yeah, we've been talking about that.
Yeah, but it don't smell like no wood, and, like...
Fake smoke.
Well,
I burn wood. I burn trees all day out here, and it smells like trees. That Canada smoke smells like plastic and fucking and trash. Smells like trash.
Oh wow! Look at this.
So
guy.
what it probably is landfills.
It has the fires.
No, probably landfills all over the world burning fucking trash to make some goddamn room for all the other motherfucking trash, since all the other goddamn land is for the fucking white people or data fucking centers. If you think about it, pretty soon they're gonna run out. They can't pile the shit so goddamn high. They're gonna have to do something with it.
Yeah.
And they can't dig out the bottom of it to get that shit back in the dirt and bring that back out on the top when it's fucking 600 feet in the shit.
Yep.
Yeah, 600-foot pile of shit.
So you open it up,
real problem.
Pour gasoline in that motherfucker and let the motherfucker burn.
That's what you really think is going on up there? You think they're just burning trash and blaming it on the woods?
I don't know. I think they're burning the chemicals off that fucking have been spilling everywhere.
They burning something that's not paper.
Now hold on. Now, because you haven't read this anywhere, this is a conspiracy theory that you guys personally are coming up with on your own.
This is what I'm coming up with in life.
Okay.
This is a Mason and Fred show on the couch.
Yep. Mason and Fred show couch exclusive.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couch exclusive conspiracy.
That's why I like that.
I'm not subscribing to this one per se. I haven't been convinced yet. I haven't smelled the smoke on the level that apparently these guys have.
Yeah, because see, it doesn't come down as far. That smell doesn't come down. So you smell
it in the city. You guys are smelling it up in D.C.
Yeah, I mean Fairfax. We start getting that area.
As soon as you hit Northern Virginia, as soon as you hit past 123, Fairfax, Oakton, and go north,
I gotta add
it's stronger.
I gotta add to your conspiracy because that doesn't make much sense to me. Like
that's more in the Gulf Stream, which they say it's where it's coming from.
Because my theory would be now, if I was going to add to your conspiracy theory about the smoke and the smell, would be that there are people here burning things that they can cohesively integrate into the smoke of that smoke and blame on that smoke.
We're in two different parts of Northern Virginia. He's further in D.C. than I am.
Right, I'm saying somebody to the north, somebody to the north of us, say north of D.C. is burning something.
Saying like somebody in New Jersey, motherfuckers
right, they're to the south. They're to the south of Canada.
Yeah.
So where the Canadian fires are burning, they're just adding something into them. It's sort of like if you go to the smoking section at the bar and then you fire up a joint, you're just throwing joint smoke into all them cigarette and cigar smokes. You're like, whatever, nobody's gonna notice. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they really don't, because I've done that at the fucking RFK.
That's what I'm saying.
Or was it RFK? No, it was FedEx then.
Yeah, FedEx when they had the tomb.
The cigar lounge. Yeah, I did that shit in there. Nobody knew the
and that's exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. You just roll up to your group at the job where everybody's smoking cigarettes, take a hit off your vape pen, blow it up into the mix.
But the thing is, so
this is becoming a much more viable conspiracy theory as we speak.
Because look, here's the thing. So he's in D.C. I'm Northern Virginia. You got cats in New York, Chicago, fucking. You don't hear this shit about motherfuckers in Washington State or Oregon. I ain't heard them say nothing about the smoke that's supposedly coming down there.
That's West Coast. I've only heard about the smoke being on the East Coast.
That's the other thing.
Because they say it's coming from Canada and it's getting in the jet stream.
Yeah, it's the eastern side of Canada, though.
That shit that runs over there, like by the lakes and shit comes down over there and shoots over there. That's what they're saying. That's what we're getting.
Right, the jet stream across the lakes.
So we're getting
over
the
there,
plastic smell.
right beside Kentucky, where it's flat as fuck for fucking 7 million miles. They ain't got shit going on.
Nothing.
just over here in the mountains and the
I
buildings.
love
Yeah.
though that
You know what
y'all
I mean?
got these thoughts going and these conspiracies that really are based on nothing, but it makes sense to you. Like you're like, man, Kentucky where it's flat.
They should be smoked.
Like, look.
Kentucky's
hold on.
flat.
Watch
Where's it
this,
gonna
watch
go?
this.
Kentucky's flat
And if the
now.
Earth is flat.
Hey,
and if
Jew.
the Earth is flat. There's not
Let
that
me
many
ask-
mountains in
Conspiracy
Kentucky.
Let me
theory
ask you,
is
Mr. G.
mad deep right
What
now.
happens to smoke when it touches the lake? When smoke touches
Well,
the
smoke
water.
always dissipates, just goes away. I guess it
Exactly.
turns into a dust
This shit
or into
don't.
a particle, I guess,
This
or like
shit don't.
vapor, I guess. So to
It
say.
don't. It just sits there. It's a thick, just fucking haze. It's that.
That's what. Yeah, I heard that too. But they're
I've seen it.
it's because it's so thick, it can't do what smoke's supposed to do.
Well, but it doesn't.
But
to
you can
a
sit there,
degree.
of a Philly in your car, and that shit's eventually gonna go
That's
away.
good,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But that smoke that you outside with doesn't go nowhere.
but the Canadian smoke is just.
Like,
hangs out.
it's a whole lot of shit with it, man.
There's a level of concentration that they're referring to that conceptually I can wrap my head around. I don't know
Because
why.
they're talking about, being out in this shit. If you work out in this shit, it's like smoking, what do they say, 10 packs of cigarettes?
Well, but like I've had like dead birds and dead bats and dead bees and shit all around the house lately, and I'm like, I'll bet it's the
that
Canadian smoke.
I don't even know.
And if it ain't the Canadian smoke,
It's
it's that
some other
fucking
shit.
plastic smoke they end up putting in the mix with that Canadian smoke.
Or it's the shit that they spraying up in the air too. They got the chemtrails too. They're still going on. They still
Well,
spraying the motherfuckers.
it's like fucking Bill Gates wants to put something in the air that's a particle to reflect the sun
Mm-hmm.
so that we have less global warming. And I'm like, dog, you people are going to end up freezing the fucking planet.
Yeah.
When, like, I'm sorry, I'd like it to be warmer as opposed to colder.
Gonna be in a permafrost situation.
Saying, like, everybody's like, what do you want, an ice age? Like, what
Like,
the fuck
what
do
the
these
fuck
people
was that
want? Do they
movie,
want a
man?
fucking ice age? Like, what do they want?
What was the shit like day after tomorrow or some shit where the fucking hurricanes come through? and
That's
freeze
when everything
everything?
happened.
Yeah.
Like
the
a- what, a
like
frozen
like
hurricane?
what Jesus said everything was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like with the
That's
apocalypse
Armageddon.
shit, kind of like, or that was Armageddon. Well, that was almost. Well, I don't remember Armageddon. Was
Armageddon
was
had one of
That's
the
what Bruce
times,
Willis-
Was that Willis and-
that
and,
was the asteroid.
And the girl that's like Steven Tyler's daughter.
Was it
Yeah.
Affleck?
Yeah,
Ben
Ben
Affleck
Affleck was in it. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
That's why I said that.
Affleck was dating.
He said that's why I ain't
What's
see
her
it.
name? Yeah, that's fine. Just another shitty movie, man.
Yeah, look, I saw another shitty one, M. Night Shyamalan.
Why you be watching so many shitty movies, Mike? What you need to do? You need to watch the good programs that are out, like
You gonna see Barbie?
Nah, I've heard it's terrible.
Since you think she's privileged and shit.
I hear it's terrible.
Barbie's privilege?
Yeah, y'all said she was white privileged and shit because she got her money or whatever the fuck, rich or something. I don't remember what the fuck y'all was saying.
Who said this?
Y'all was saying that
trying to think,
episodes
yeah,
ago.
So what? You've
Fuck,
been
we
listening
gotta
all
go
of a
back.
sudden?
Y'all was
What
talking
are you
about.
listening
No,
to
I
the
just
show now?
remember that day here on the couch.
Bullshit.
No, not
Well, I
listening.
don't-
But
I
I
don't-
just remember that
I don't remember
that
saying
conversation.
that Barbie was privileged.
Oh, no, she could be.
We
I
always
guess.
saying something about she had money or something.
Oh, the
before
bitch
she
got
had
money, yeah.
She got money because we were saying that she was running an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, that's right. It was like Barbie got an OnlyFans.
Yeah, if there's real Barbie
If
with
it was
real
Barbie
money
was real,
these
she
days,
got OnlyFans.
she's on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that ain't what the movie's
And y'all was
about.
out there plastic sizing.
That ain't about the movie. That's not.
Plastic, he said
That's,
Plastic size.
plastic size.
Yeah,
Stupid ass.
no, it's plastibating is what I was doing.
Plastibating. Oh, that's a
that
new one
sounds
right there. Yeah.
That sounds real physical.
Plastibating.
That sounds like some
the new
Booty
one.
Johnson shit right there. Like some Booty Johnson shit right there.
Johnson shit. Nah, I ain't gonna see that bullshit. I'm not even gonna take Leia to see that shit, man.
I
That's-
want to see Oppenheimer, and I was thinking
Did you
about.
see the mermaid jump? Did she want to see that? Oh no, she took
already
that.
went.
She
She
took
did.
Sarah took her that joint.
Did she
Nah,
like it?
Sarah didn't take it. She went with dumbass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did she like it?
She said it was okay. She didn't like.
she seen the
See-
other one?
The original
White
she
Mermaid?
She saw the white one.
She saw the White Mermaid.
No, you mean the animated one?
Yeah.
Animated.
Well, they
white
both were,
one.
right?
So, but no. The new one's live action.
the
Oh, new
black
one's live action.
The Black Girl's live action. But the thing is, what the critical drinker said. Now, I only base a lot of my opinions on movies these days on what the critical drinker says because
Yeah.
I don't really watch a lot of movies anymore. But the critical drinker was saying that the movie, the original, was like 93 minutes or some shit. This one's like 213. or some shit
that's way
like that.
too much bullshit.
Exactly. He's like, man, like,
that's almost 3 hours, man.
saying it's like a 2.5 hour movie or some garbage like that. It's all live action. They drag everything out that they don't need to drag out.
Yeah, that's usually how they do it, though.
It's just terrible from what I understand.
Like,
What else are they going to talk about?
He said the black girl did a good job with the role, but the whole fucking movie is just dog shit.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
But fucking they do that when they switch shit from animated to live action.
Well, but it's like you've got
Love
your
the Jungle
fucking script. Like you've got it all written out
already there. It's
like
done.
if you want to do an actual physical remake
of it,
in
live
person.
action. You don't have to switch anything up that you already had done.
Exactly. It should be 93 minutes. It should match almost verbatim.
That's what I thought the Jungle Book was going to be. Because Jungle Book, out of all the Disney shit, I only fucked with the Jungle Book.
It's funny because like recently the Emma Watson one was on one of the TV channels and I didn't have the sound on.
The Beauty and the Beast
one. And I've never really seen the movie cartoon or the Emma Watson one per se, but it looked like it was kind of keeping in tune with what a cartoon would have been.
Some try, but they always fail somewhere. Like,
well, they drag out too much bullshit.
Yeah, they throw extra shit in there that's not needed.
Make the cute scene take 5 minutes instead of 45
shit on
seconds.
the added shit.
Yeah, like fucking when, like I said, the Jungle Book joint, they had King Louie. King Louie was my motherfucking dude. They made us some motherfucker into like the super giant orangutan.
They did a movie on that? A real movie on that?
Yeah.
Because Bill Murray was Baloo.
Oh, yeah, Bill Murray was there. That's right.
How can Bill Murray's voice as Baloo just fucked me up? Because I'm like, Baloo is a bear.
Who do you want it to be, though?
Me. God damn it. It should be a fucking...
Mike, all right, look, hold up, man. You know, I be fucking with people about their grasp on reality, and right now, you are not grasping reality.
Look, they needed a deep voice person to do Baloo, though.
All I'm telling you is when we are Joe Rogan level podcast, like, then you should be the voice for Baloo.
They should have somebody deep voice in there, because when you say Bare Necessities, Bill Murray didn't give me that like, oh man, I can fuck with this shit.
See, I think what they were hoping for was everybody loves Bill Murray, so Bill Murray's voice would apply some sort of lovability to the character. But that's the problem with the live action shit. You cannot make animals as cute in live action form as you can with animated. Like, it's just not the same. The fish in fucking Little Mermaid.
Yeah, they said that motherfucker was
the clocks and the cups in the Beauty and the Beast. Like,
who else? You had Dumbo. I ain't seen the Dumbo live shit because I didn't fuck with Dumbo. I didn't fuck with that either.
Right. It all just looks like the cartoons are good enough to break your heart and make you happy and make you sad and all those things. They really are well done cartoons.
But Pixar does that great.
Right, but the problem with Disney is they're trying to capitalize on fucking old ancient franchises, but they're also trying to like placate modern audiences that most modern audiences don't really care about the shit they're trying to placate.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like they're trying to make everything equal and equitable and all this kind of shit when like just make a good fucking movie.
That's it.
Like, have you seen the fucking still shots from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? The Seven Dwarfs ain't even dwarfs no more. They're just like weirdos.
Shut up. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I am. That's gonna be a movie too.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be doing that.
They got a Hispanic girl that's gonna be Snow White, so she's like got brown hair and like
Spanish Snow White. Who's a white woman,
right?
Just now.
Right. It's about It's a German story about a white girl, and they're making it with a Mexican girl or a Hispanic girl of some sort. And like, I don't really give a shit, right? But like, you're either like adhering to it or you're not. So like, if you're gonna make it totally different, make it totally different. But
they seem to be making up and make them trannies now too. Are they going after that? Are they gonna come out with trannies now? Is Ariel gonna be Jamie? Straight dude?
Right. Could be.
Run it back again.
Why not like the merman? The little merman?
Yeah.
So there's only one little dude in the whole fucking thing, and he got one arm.
Well, right, but the rest of them are normal people.
Yeah.
But
come on now, and a chick.
Yeah, what the fuck she's supposed to be?
The seven abnormals, Snow White and the seven abnormals, because then they don't want it to be like
seven of these motherfuckers too.
They don't want it to be like dwarves or like belittling of any sort. And like, but once again, like those seven creatures that they're making are nowhere near as cute as the seven dwarves were in the animated version. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Those little fuckers were adorable. Like, you're never going to make human beings in live action be nearly as cute.
How you going to have a Sleepy? Sleepy was a motherfucking dude.
Or Dopey.
Yeah, I mean.
Or Grumpy.
Yeah, they all had a purpose. It wasn't like
they all had a personality.
Yeah, they all had a personality.
And a vibe.
I mean, what the fuck?
Well, and weren't they like showing Snow White what it was like to be loved? Right? Like, we love you, we're going to take care of you. without any sort of expectation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I think there might have been some undertone there.
I mean, they were trying to hit it when
But
she was
that's
sleeping.
like they're
You know what
all
I mean?
trying
Probably
to
at
hit
least.
it, but like I don't think none of them had that rapey vibe.
No, not till the
you know
Prince
what I
came
mean?
along.
One
Once
of them
Prince-
fondled her in her sleep. One of them did.
Which one?
That's
do you
what the
think?
prince
I don't
did.
know, man.
The prince is
The
kissing
prince
her to
did,
bring her out of her
yeah.
fucking
Well, yeah, the
deal.
Prince come in there straight
He
raped her,
he caught the feel on it.
Prince
when he came
fucking
in.
watched Forrest Gump and Jennied her before.
He twiddled her.
But
He
I
did. He
think,
jittied her.
I don't know which one.
Look,
What? He's thinking that way.
I don't know which dwarf would be that pedophile
Because what
dwarf.
are the dwarfs'
I don't
names?
think any of them were.
Grumpy, dopey, sleepy.
right? We
Happy,
bashful.
right?
Yeah.
Bashful,
happy.
Bashful.
Bashful's the one getting that ass.
You think he's
Nobody-
Caspering?
Nobody
Bashful's
would
Casper that
suspect him.
ass. Yep.
Nobody
Yeah,
would
because
suspect
they're
him.
not gonna suspect because he's bashful.
'Cause he's bashful.
Yep, motherfucker.
They'd be like, Bashful wouldn't do
Motherfucker.
that.
Like he walked into her on accident, air quote, in the bathroom one
We
time.
need to do is make an adult film on that shit.
have Bashful come
Look,
in.
With Bashful coming in there
And
smashing that
like,
ass.
I'm
you know what I
sorry,
mean?
and then tear her
Imperfect
ass up.
pornographic.
ass up.
Imperfect pornographic productions might be able to do
And
something
Dopey
like
or
that.
Sleepy would always walk in on him sleeping.
How about this? Snow White and the Creepy Dwarf.
Yeah, and
There you go. Creepy doors.
Snow White, like I said.
And she's like, they're like, I really like the way you clean it up around here.
Because angry gonna fuck her angry. He gonna be, God damn it, you bitch! Ah, fuck you, hoe!
Oh, he gonna be sleepwalking up and through there.
Nah, that's Sleepy. Sleepy's gonna be the narcoleptic.
Yeah, Sleepy's gonna
Nah,
be sleepwalking up in the middle of them fucking and shit.
He's gonna pass
Right,
out every
exactly.
time he walks into the scene.
Sleepy's the one that's also in the room, but he's half asleep the whole
Yeah.
time, and he has like a vague recollection of something, but he's not quite sure what it was.
Happy getting his nut off. Just blah, blah, blah,
Just out
blah.
Happy's just out on the front porch getting it off, while Bashful's up in there getting it in.
Yeah, Bashful just tearing that ass up. Because everybody think, oh, he Bashful don't mean no harm. Look at him.
Bashful's like
you
Buck
know,
that likes to fuck from
Yeah,
Kill Bill.
yeah. He getting it in. 'Cause
He's
he
like,
knows.
man, she been out, dog.
Yeah, he know what's up. Like, look, I play the innocent role, but they know what's
He's
up.
doing the gay buddy on that
This
ass.
is
Yep.
too fucked up.
He's doing the gay buddy on that
Too
ass.
fucked up.
He's gonna slide on it on that
All right,
thing.
we got to change gears. Where are we going now? Bashful's Buck.
I was
from
driving
Kill
down the road
Bill.
for some reason, and I was thinking my life was like the Crank movie. You know what I mean?
What?
Like,
Wait a minute. You thought you was cuz?
yeah, for a second I thought I was like, yo, my life is almost like Crank, man. I need some kind of ridiculous dumb shit just to keep me alive. You know what I mean? I don't need like an adrenaline
you
boost.
kinda
What do you
got a
have to
point
do?
there.
Take adrenaline hit or some shit like
He had
that?
to
He
keep his
needed to
heart
keep-
rate up a certain amount. Before
Yeah, I
the
think that's
fucking-
I think that's my life, bro.
Is that why you drive like a
That's
maniac?
probably.
Because you need that little burst.
I guess I need that little life back.
Right.
I guess I don't know.
You know what? You probably are an adrenaline junkie and just don't know it. You have a slight adrenaline.
Because I ain't gonna
fucking-
jump off of shit.
No,
Or
but like,
on the shit.
But like
So
you
I can't do that, as
You
far
do small bump adrenaline. You know,
Yeah.
like you're like I am with cocaine, where I take a little bump.
Yeah, just a little hit.
That's it.
Little key bump.
Rarely, but
That's what it is.
Little key bump.
I just like a little tip of the key.
The whole
and like,
standing
but
on
you,
the-
but you do that all day.
Yeah.
That's what fishing is for you. That's what driving like a
Nah,
psychopath
fishing
is for you.
is calm. That's
No,
his
no, no, no,
speed.
no, because that bump is when you get the strike. When the fish strikes,
Oh,
the Jew
yeah,
gets
yeah.
that bump.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He gets that feel.
And he's like, yeah, there we go.
Just like when he's out there on the trees cutting shit that he shouldn't be cutting the way he cutting it.
Right, and when it finally falls, the way you
Yeah.
thought it was gonna fall, how my nigga is
Wait,
like
you
that.
can't even shit, man. Well, fuck y'all, man.
No, wait a minute, no. You
Shit come
brought this
down.
shit up.
Shit come down around here. Shit come down around here. Right? That's what I'm saying. Crank movie. If I was a normal individual, I'd probably do shit different, I think.
That's what we said.
I'm
You
normal.
think?
I'm
You
normal,
think?
and everybody else is fucked
He
up.
thinks.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one or the other. I've been trying to figure that out, which one it actually is.
No,
You
dude.
beat your own car
Yeah, you're fucked up.
on the road,
You're really fucked up.
out the sunroof.
Right. And to
With a
prove
fucking
a
brick-
point to a stranger.
A pole on the
To prove a
gas.
point to a stranger. That's what it is. To prove a point to a stranger, you beat your car with a fucking iron rod. That's what happened.
You beat it in front of an old man.
Like,
Told the
you're
old
like,
man you was gonna whip his ass.
Come on,
What's that
old man.
old motherfucker, man? I'm giving him business too, this dumb motherfucker. I'm pumping your gas, bitch.
This motherfucker sit out and give the business to
I give him straight to business, man, you old bitch. Drop my car, I'll come back in a ski match, just kick you right in the back of the knee, man, for no reason, man. Walk my nuts right over you like a basketball player and go and get my car and drive on home.
Right?
See,
bitch,
that's the thing.
motherfucker,
You
yo,
do
honorary
probably
fuck.
have a little bit of an adrenaline
Honorary
addiction
bitch.
problem.
I'm in line if pumping gas. You know, I mean to pump gas. You gonna tell me to move my shit because some dumbass Mexicans can't drive.
What?
That he's going back to the day that him and that old guy got into it.
To all that shit.
To all that shit.
It's right there at that gas station in Van Hill. Right where you go around the bend, and there's that church right there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I was at the gas station, and there was some fucking two Mexicans turning left, and I'm behind the car at the pump, and I guess they thought I was in the road, cause they're sitting there. Just, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I guess they're trying to come in too, but they're just sitting there. Now they're blocking up all kinds of traffic, and the old man starts yelling at me to move my car. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm in line behind this dude right here to get gas. You know what I mean? No, you dumb motherfucker. I'm like, I will fuck you up, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all y'all dumb motherfucking Mexicans.
I will hit my car with a piece of metal. You think I won't hit you?
Then I started beating on my shit. I'm like, dude, what's up, bro? What's up?
Jew is
he's a pit bull.
He's Falkier man. He's not Florida man. He's Falkier man.
Virginia man.
Hey man, I'm Virginia man. What's wrong with you, man? These woods here got pine needles in them. You know what I mean?
He's in training to be Florida man.
Hey man, let me tell you something about some humidity. Hey,
by the time
come here, we gonna hang out.
I get down into Florida, I'm gonna be Florida man.
That's what I'm saying. By the time you retire and actually get to Florida, you will be full blown Florida man.
I'll be passing. I'll be like a unique individual.
You on the news. They will say Florida man. And we already gonna know who it is.
We might just have to move the show to Florida when he retires.
Oh, bro.
Up and just carry our asses down.
We'd have to have bail money for this motherfucker on a weekly. On a bad for yeah.
No, that would be a trip because we''d have him via phone.
Week, yeah.
We'd be like, man, we got Juju live
like
by a phone from the Pensacola fucking
That's just collect call from Pensacola County.
Pensacola County Jail. Juju calling in.
It's the Jew, y'all.
Get out of this motherfucker.
Live action.
Accept the charges.
Like, please state your name. Jew Unit, motherfucking live act. Do you accept the charges?
Worldwide.
Yes.
Behind four walls.
He'd be like, man, I got 15 minutes, y'all. I got 15 minutes.
That's all I got.
Hey, let's set it up. Let's set up a
man,
Zoom
I'm
real
on
quick.
the phone. Fuck you. I'm on the phone. I'll talk to you about that later. I'm on the phone with the show right now. Kiss my ass.
Hold on.
Like, Jew, so
hold on.
have you
Big Bobby said I gotta give him a shout out. I don't want to be Big Bobby bitching. I gotta give Big Bobby a shout out.
I mean, Mr. Unit, you've been telling everybody in Pensacola County about the show, right? You've been promoting this motherfucker. If you get locked up, you got to promote the show. That goes for anybody in a rickety ship crew. If you out there in jail,
that's what keeps me safe in here. They know I'm on the show. I tell them every week I get a shout out.
Yeah, man. They be like, man, we like the way you say things.
Hold on. What's that? Hey, Ricky said. Ricky in Cell Block C said put some money on his books. I got you, Ricky. Ricky the ship, look out. Ricky needs it on the books.
All I know is if the Jew in jail talking about Ricky's books, fuck that shit. Y'all need to put money on the Mason and French show books. Fuck a Ricky in Pensacola.
It's gonna be like, all right, so look.
Don't make no fuck about Ricky in Pensacola County.
It's gonna be like half baked. He gonna be that motherfucker in jail. We
Squirrel Master.
We gotta save him.
Shout out to the Squirrel Master, keeping the Jew unit safe up in Pensacola County.
Squirrel Master, yeah. That's my bitch. That's my bitch here.
Back up, nasty Nate.
Oh shit! I can see him that y'all gotta get me out, man.
We was at the damn bar last night. this dude, little young cat, he telling my old lady happy birthday. Shout out to Lisa, happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Jubu.
He was like,
happy birthday, little lady.
He was like, I think that was, he had a mullet, so I knew eventually we were gonna talk to him, right? And so he's like, yeah, I think he said, I think it's your birthday, right? Like high five, you know, white people do always high five, and she's like, yeah, it's my birthday. He's like, good, man. I was just kind of going out on a limb. He's like, I kind of heard that earlier, but I wouldn't really 100% it was you. So I was just going with it, you know what I mean? I'm like, so we started bullshit with him, and then he started talking about how old she was or whatever, and I was like, what shit? I said, there's that fucking one chick with the big ass fake titties around here. She's just about her age too, and she's like younger than she looked. He's like, yeah, that's my mom. And I'm like, I'm happy for her, you know, bro. And it really was, because, you know, he kept talking about her. It wasn't like, no, that's my mom, and then it wasn't his mom, but that was really his mom.
So let me ask you, would you have fucked his mom if you were single?
Fake titties, man, ain't it?
Oh, because of the fake titties.
Yeah, she had the little V Joan, had them all out. She wanted everybody to touch them and shit. Just look at these. Kind of like a dude buying a fucking Porsche and shit after he fucking when his dick's small to get divorced. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Look at my Porsche.
Right.
Look at my titties.
Right.
Like, they're not doing nothing when you do that.
Well, it's funny because like I've been looking more at like the Tinders and the Bumbles and shit lately, and I seen a bitch on there the other day. I actually swiped left on her because every picture was just like her and cleavage, and I was like, like something about you was like putting me off. So, like those are nice titties and all. And if you were at the bar, like you want to come on my tits, I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
are they
all right,
real tits?
I don't know, dude. I'm not like I didn't even like. I don't care. It was more about the fact that she was like, here's my face and my cleavage. Here's another picture of my face and my cleavage. Here's another picture of my face and my cleavage. And I'm like,
So that means from the
got no
cleavage
ass.
down, yeah.
right,
She got no ass.
It ain't even that. It's all she thinks about is her and her titties. That's how they.
She's using what she can to lure you in.
Right. And I'm like, yo, you're all right. I'm good.
I'm gonna show you what I have. This is what I'm working with here.
You're
Come on in.
just being too obvious about it. Like, there's something about it that's just, I don't know. It just made me want to swipe left.
It just
Yeah,
throws
it can
you
be
off.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, I try and be more judgmental and shit in my life.
It's more so, look, you're not gonna meet nothing at the bar though. You ain't gonna meet it at the bar.
I don't know if I
You
necessarily
might.
disagree with that.
There's a 8% shot.
I mean,
it's funny.
Just like there's about an 8% shot, you can actually find a real decent chick or dude on Tinder. On any of them fucking sites, they're all about fucking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But there's probably an 8% chance that there's actually a real motherfucker out there you might land on.
But you know, like there's like girls around town that I've seen over the years here and there, and there's like one or two that like I might like to ask out if I actually got to talking to her.
Yeah.
You know, and was like, oh, you're not a total psycho bitch. You don't seem horrible. Like, let's go out for a while and see if you become horrible. You know what I mean? Like, these are kind of like the way things go. Like, let's see if this works or not.
I mean,
but
yeah,
like,
you gotta-
there's not many, though, is my point. That, like, when I look around, not many am I like, oh, boy, she looks like she might be cool to hang out with.
Yeah, you're at the point where it's like dating with a purpose instead of just dating to fuck.
I don't know, bro. I've never really dated or not dated with a purpose or not. Like, I always just been kind of like, whatever, man. If somebody's cool, let's hang out. If they're not, like, let's not. And if it gets more serious, it gets more serious. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Like,
Gotcha.
I bartended for way too long to take any of this shit personal as far as, like, meeting people out in the meat market and such and, like, expecting some sort of action. Like, could give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, you can have some dick if you are actually asking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you just out here bullshitting and want me to buy you fucking dinner and shit or whatever, like, I don't know. Like, people are so, like, as the Jew would say, people faking on the bacon all the time. But it's like, do I even want to fuck with your bacon? Is really
That's the question.
That's the question.
It's a big question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, like a few of y'all look like I want to fuck with your bacon, but like most of y'all, like, I probably don't want to fuck with your bacon.
Shit might burn up.
I like burnt bacon, so that ain't really my issue. But you know, shit.
Be a turkey bacon is his issue.
It could be turkey bacon. I don't mind your bacon burnt, baby, but if you want some turkey bacon, I ain't really fucking with you.
Vegan? I ain't know your ass is vegan, man. I need some real. I need that swine.
Right. I don't want to fuck with that seaweed that's been dried out that supposedly tastes like bacon. Now, maybe that stuff's delicious and I might like it, but I'm looking for some real bacon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
We're at the end already?
we're at the end of this episode.
How the fuck?
There ain't
goddamn,
nothing
that
past
shit
bacon.
went fucking
I mean, there
fast.
ain't nothing
Right.
like even almost similar to bacon. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like if they
I
didn't
need
make
to make-
bacon, I don't know what would be close enough to bacon.
I need to make a good BLT, and if you've got something that substitutes and still is delicious, like, I mean, okay, but like, you're gonna have to come hard, but that motherfucker gonna have to be delicious.
There isn't nothing. Not even burning. It's come close.
Yeah, we have to talk about that on the next one.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Oh yeah.
We'd like to thank you so much for listening. We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new ones.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Try to, you know, not bogart this bitch. Tell your peoples. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let us get a thumbs up and maybe a retweet or a reshare or something.
Thumbs up, retweet,
Depending on-
rumble, heart,
Right?
whatever.
Wherever you're consuming the show, please tell people. Tell the people that are also on that platform just how much you like it.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Anyway, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit that you were trying to get done because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget just how much we love you.
Love y'all.
And we wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Peace.
Go.